So with the DCU building out its own universe, you guys, we got to talk about fan castings for a potential Batman alongside a David Corenswet Superman, because it's been confirmed, James Gunn has said it, I guess Robert Pattinson is not going to cross over, and we're going to have two separate universes with two separate Batmans, Alfreds, Robins, you name it, you guys. This is what we are now going to get. It's a bummer because I was on the side of not having two separate universes when it comes to Batman. I think, to have all your eggs in one basket is ultimately going to benefit you. But unfortunately, that's not the deal. That's not what's happening. Matt Reeves is working hard on the Batman Part 2. The script is complete, and apparently they start production early of 2026 to hit that October release date of October 2027. Still very, very long out from the Batman Part 2, but I'm still excited about it because The Penguin, you guys, was a top-notch show. But fan casting a brand new Batman and Bruce Wayne, an older Batman and Bruce Wayne, because if we're doing Batman Brave and the Bold, you're going to have Damian Wayne, so he's going to be a much older version of Batman. I don't know if he's going to be a 20-year Ben Affleck's Batman was, that Zack Snyder initially had on his run, which I really loved, man. That suit, you guys, that gray Frank Miller, inspiration suit was so damn good. One of my favorite suits, if not my favorite Batman suit of all time. And also, will Batman officially get the trunks in James Gunn's DCU? I mean, Superman got him, and it only benefited the character. There was behind-the-scenes looks of, them making the costume and, the fitting of the costume. And boy, that suit did not look good without the trunks. I'm sorry, but the trunks absolutely made that suit look 100 times better. So, will Batman get the trunks in the DCU? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you want that to happen? But fan casting Batman. I'm fan casting Batman, Alfred, and I'm going to go Gordon, you guys. Now, for Batman, there's a bunch, right? We have Alan Ritchson, which, seems to be a fan favorite right now. I know he's on The Reacher. The Reacher, he's ginormous. He's big. I know he's talked about wanting to play Batman. That's also a strong possibility. I love Jensen Ackles. I love Jensen Ackles so much. Supernatural, you name it, The Boys. I think he would be a talent alongside David Corenswet, a much older, grittier Batman. I would love Jensen Ackles. He's probably my number one pick. And then we also have Ethan Peck, you guys, who I think is not being talked about enough, who would be a decent Batman, but also a really good Bruce Wayne. But I feel like Jensen Ackles would have the best version of Bruce Wayne out of any of these actors. Jake Gyllenhaal. I know a lot of people talked about Jake Gyllenhaal, wanting to be, not wanting to be, but being fan casted as Batman in the DCU, an older Batman. It's crazy to me that, Jake Gyllenhaal's been in the game a long time. We're talking Donnie Darko, we're talking Bubble Boy. He even, was going to, step in for Tobey Maguire when Tobey Maguire got hurt on the set of Seabiscuit for Spider-Man 2. That's crazy to me. So I would love Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal is a wonderful, talented actor. I mean, we're talking Nightcrawler, Prisoners. This guy's resume speaks for itself. So Jake Gyllenhaal would be a wonderful one. And of course, the top-notch one that's everybody's on is Brandon Sklenar, you guys. I'm not too familiar with his work, but I see the vision. I see the look. Apparently he's super yoked right now. He's been working out for a new role he's going to be doing soon. But I can see it. Brandon Sklenar can definitely have that feel and approach and look and presence of a very strong Batman. But my number one pick, you guys, is always going to be Jensen Ackles. I can see it. He voiced Batman. He just has that aura. And I can't wait to see him in his spinoff show on The Boys, you guys. It's going to be freaking awesome. Now, fan casting Jim Gordon and Alfred. Now, right off the bat, you guys, there's only one Jim Gordon who I want in the DCU, and that's Matthew Lillard as Jim Gordon. I know it sounds crazy, right? Five Nights at Freddy's, Scream, but he can nail it. Scooby-Doo, he's much older now. He has that presence, that feel. I would love to see Matthew Lillard get a shot at Jim Gordon. And he's worked with James Gunn before, you guys. I mean, Scooby-Doo, there's a strong possibility. I can see it. And Alfred, you guys, John Hannon, you guys. This was a difficult decision because Alfred has been done multiple times, just like every Batman. But Alfred has this very unique love and presence of this caretaking ability and being by Bruce and Batman since day one. I think he would absolutely deliver. I think, John Hanna can absolutely do an astonishing performance as Alfred. Better possibly than, you know, what's his name? Andy Serkis in the Batman, which I thought he was good. I feel like he didn't have much to do as, you know, Alfred Pennyworth. But, you know, if you guys don't know who, you know, freaking John Hannah is, the Mummy. Think of the Mummy, you know, but he's much older now, but he absolutely looks like he could play an Alfred to a Jensen Ackles, you know, Batman Bruce Wayne. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see who they potentially cast and when Batman actually does decide to show up, because we don't know what's happening with Batman Brave and the Bold. James Gunn still, he said that they're still working on the script, and if the script's not ready, they're not moving forward anytime soon. But with the Clayface coming out and starting production this year, there's a strong possibility that, you know, James Gunn has been talking to actors to potentially make an appearance or cameo appearance in Clayface, because best believe when Clayface does come out and fans get word that the Batman or a Batman does show up for his first appearance in the DCU, you guys, fans are going to run to the theater. They're going to run to the theater. Batman has so many fans, arguably one of the greatest comic book films, arguably the greatest hero, vigilante of all time. You will get asses in seats if fans find out that Batman will make an appearance in a Clayface film. Best believe that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about my fan castings for Batman / Bruce Wayne, Jim Gordon, and Alfred. Thoughts and opinions, let me know you guys' fan casting for all three characters for James Gunn's DCU. And of course, thank you guys for taking time into your day for watching Zero Productions. Peace.